All right, so a quick review of simplifying algebraic expressions. And we're talking about like terms, right? We said they're the same kind, same power. You combine them. Like they're both apples, one apple plus two apples, just combine. Some y and another y, combine. If there was a square and non-square, you can't combine. That's the whole idea. Now, this is the decimal. So you would just say, if this makes more sense, just subtract. Minus 0.4, just ignore the y. 8 minus 0.4. Yeah, so it's just 7.6 of those items. That's it. Nothing crazy. That's what we did. Over here, number 4. Does that make sense? Before we move on, is that okay?
Yeah, sure.
All right. The next one, I'll do it for a moment. Notice that right here. This one and this guy are the ones that are like terms. The constant. It's not the same.
But yeah,
Wait, oh shit. So only combine those two, so it is 1.2 minus 0.7. And the 16 is just going to show there, it's by itself. There's no other term that's like it, so you can't combine it. So the answer will simply be 9, we said, right? Or equal. You guys remember line terms? I know that was a week ago. Making sure. With refresher. All right. Hello. The next one. We'll erase that in just a moment. That's from the last example. Or we just did that 5. We need. Yes. What's your question? You need that? Wait. You're up there. Good.
you put it on the wrong one.
What do you mean to put it wrong with it? You put it wrong. Okay. So here, again, there's 2 types, right? You got the B's and the Y's. Just put them together. Extra step. 4B. Minus 7B. Plus 3y. Plus another 3y. You don't have to do this step. Maybe it's easier. 4 minus 7. And negative 3b. 3 plus 3. That's it. Remember like term. Then after that, you have to multiply and then go down here, you have to distribute first. Okay. Any questions on number 5? Okay.
See, that's what I guess.
Next time, bring out your actual computer. Flight through these. You still not done?
All right, so here, distribute first. Remember we had that multiplication rule we wrote down? Three. Distribute.
What's the full?
Then you learn how to do this.
Why don't you do that?
So 3 times x,
3x.
3 times 2, 6. Yeah, don't be sick. Show this step just does time to see, right? Plus 2 times 1. So if this was a negative, this would be -2, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now like you guys. That'll be 6. This will be 2. Right? Nothing crazy. So at this point you check, do you have like terms? We did the distribution. Do you see any?
The numbers,
Yeah, just
is in the two.
yeah, just the constants, right? Well, I'll just put these in the front. They're not the same. 6 plus 2. And that's it.
Oh, you got a couple of minutes. This is the one.
Any questions on 6? Distribution, okay?
3 times 2.
Be very careful with the signs.
6.
Oh,
Same thing here, right?
you didn't get a.
Distribute. What about this one though?
There's a one.
Yeah, if you see a minus like that, either picture a -1 in front. Or just remember when you remove the parentheses, everything swaps sign. Just swap them to opposite. This would be 2x plus 4y, right?
Yes.
This just becomes opposite, so. I'm gonna read that's why, right? Yeah.
Probably in order.
So just opposite signs. That's it. We have like terms, always check at the end.
Okay, yeah.
We got
Very nice. I'll do the same thing.
put them together. If you want to, you don't have to show this next step. If you want, you can. Two minus 3. Yeah, so just -1x or just -x is cool.
You take points off the VDHL stuff like.
I think this step is important. This one, not so much.
Wait, this minute.
4 minus 3 and. That's it. You guys cool on distribute the distribution step? Combining like terms. This seemed doable.
No, that's.
Move on then. It might
It's
be
over
good.
here. Unless you live over there by Selma.
You were plugging in numbers. We did some of that, right?
Over there by Selma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it just said it wasn't green today.
We went 8.8.
It's not gonna hit it.
Right, 8.8. Translating English phrases. And algebraic expressions. For all the addition stuff. For the notebook. Obviously, the phrase add. Add some. Let's put some more. Words that they use that the mean addition. It was more like equal. Yeah, you know what, total's good actually. Yeah, you're right. What else? Add some. Plus, yeah. increased by more than, right? It's good, it's like another way to say increase, right? Pretty good. Addition, okay, now let's do subtraction. Yeah, take away. A new store, I guess we could use the same word we did here. Right? Same thing. Minus.
Minus.
Minus. Difference, right?
Difference.
Less than. Use the word less by itself.
I feel like that would be too much though, right? Like, cause you already got it less than.
Yeah, I think it is a little redundant, but. So the book says, there you go. Multiplication. What's it called?
Times.
Sometimes we're about to use.
And well, and it can sometimes related to summing too. I guess it depends on the context. So let's stick with more specific terms like product. That way we know there's no like ambiguity. Okay, what else? Pretty much all of them, right? You could argue when they say the phrase twice.
Why? Oh,
Something.
you're right.
Sometimes that comes up. Double. Triple. Triple at 1P?
Yeah.
Feel like it does. Division.
This looks to be given.
Divide. What else? We one of them.
Oh, share, he said share.
There.
I think so.
I think share is you're on to something. It's distribution ratio. I like share. The one I was thinking of was this one. We used it last time. Lotion. Right? Came up in the homework.
Can you rewrite the D, E, something?
This one?
No, on the subtraction side.
Different.
No, the one under it.
Less.
By,
Decreased by.
yeah. You don't have to write all of them.
I've been writing all of them.
Ran out of space, exponent or powers. Square of something or squared. These are usually pretty obvious.
They do to the power.
Yeah.
Let me pull this one so you go get more.
Division and subtraction. Are done with
The other one.
the values.
My second.
Same word. That they are. Given. In the problem, so however they're given, that's how you do it. Like 2 divided by 3, right? Whatever.
Wait a minute, you said division subtraction to the value in the same.
In order
Oh, okay.
that are
I
given.
was reading it wrong.
You have the whole sentence, right?
Yeah.
2. An ambiguous phrase.
Can you scoot it up a little bit, please?
Yes.
Plus.
One whose meaning is clear, or for which there are two or more interpretations.
High school. What was the last word? More what?
Interpretations. Like if you read a phrase, a math problem phrase, right? You feel like you could argue 2 different meanings or more, then it's a bad problem. Have you seen those stupid things on the internet, like, oh, what's the answer to this problem?
Yeah.
Like, everyone's guessing different answers. That means it's a poorly written problem.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, that's 5. No, that's 3. Like, no. Anyway, so that would be an example of an ambiguous problem. Okay. But also the phrasing can be ambiguous. Well, the next example, we're gonna convert an algebraic phrase to English. Then we'll do the other direction. School on no, so we'll switch to the workbook. So part A is change each algebraic expression into an equivalent English phrase. Of course, there's more than one way to write it, so how would you write, using all those terms we have up top? How would you write 5x? What does 5x mean?
X. Or what do you mean?
Well, that would be the fifth power, right? This one would be more x plus x plus x plus x. So. But if you just look at it, it's 5 times x, right? There's 5 of them. That means it's a product or times problem. So how do you write
It goes right.
in plain English?
Look at me.
1x times 5x.
Yeah, you could say
5 plus X.
5. How to write English?
He's trying to put the 5.
What is x though?
Huh?
Yeah, it says in each case, translate the variable as numbers, some numbers, right? 5, so it's literally 5 times a number. Right? That's part A. So 5x means 5 times x. Is x
What for you?
a number? All it is. So 2n plus 8. In plain English. What is that?
2 times the number plus 8.
Yeah, 2 times a number.
There's a 4 there. That means I call it.
Plus 8. 8.
Writing this down.
What about the last one?
A number minus 2 multiplied by 3.
Wait, should you put a number or a variable? You know where you put 5 times
A number. That's what they want.
uh,
So translate each variable.
okay. I
Is
see
this.
Better.
Yeah, so we could say. There's many ways to say it. Well, let's use this instead of saying. Let's use the word difference this time.
Yeah, so it's like a copy and paste right
Instead of plus or time.
here.
Say. 3. Times the difference. Oh, man. So learning how to use this. 2 times the difference of. Of a number. And 3. Word, whatever you can. But the other suggestion someone made was not wrong. It shows to do it differently. That's all.
Supposed to be a 2 in there somewhere.
Oh, I said 3 again, didn't I? A number and 2. Oh. Excellent.
no parking next year.
It said 3 times.
Again.
You got spare?
You have to emphasize the print. Oh, gotta be when you translate.
Damn. Dude, I know chops.
I feel, again, there's a little ambiguity here, but I think. I say it this way, kind of emphasize that there are prints. 3 times is the other thing that's happening, right? 3 times this difference. If I say 3 times a number minus 2, does that mean 3 times a and then minus 2? That's not what we meant. But if I say it this way, I feel like it's more clear. I think that's, I think the other way might have been, as they said, ambiguous phrase. Okay. Any questions on the translations? 5-0 right there. You could have said on, what's another way to say part A? How else would you say part A in English?
Wait, you have to confirm that.
English is crazy. Dude, I thought you meant like, I don't know, Spanish or something.
Well, like I told you. X plus X plus X plus X plus X.
It's a lot of pluses and it's a lot of writing.
Yeah.
You said a number plus a number plus a number.
Oh, yeah, sorry,
Is that
sorry.
wrong?
Number plus a number.
It would no longer be a multiplication problem. So I want to keep it as a times type.
Uh,
How would you say it?
a number times the 5.
Also not wrong. Let's see what options did we have up here. Notes. Oh, I don't write it down here. We said the notes product, right?
Yeah.
If we use product, we could have said the product of 5 and the number, right? Multiply, we could have said it's multiply 5 and a number. That would have been cool too. All right, any questions on translation? So try using those terms for a bit. So part A. Your thing manager. And times a number. Or the product of a number. That's it. B. Four times a number. Plus 7. Let's see.
7 times a number.
7 times the difference of a number. 5.
7, 5. Times the difference. Yeah. Any issues with the translations? That make sense? Beth? Let's go the other direction. Whether the statement is true or false. Explain how it can be changed to a true statement. Number one, true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Order is important, right? When it's divided up fraction. If you flip them, you might get a negative or different answer. Order is important. Increased by. Raises.
No.
Action.
False.
So. Could say.
Addition.
Addition. Addition or. Three.
False.
Division is indicated by the phrase 5 less than a number. What would you change?
I get my head by a number.
Fine.
Say what? You can say that. Four. That's kind of what we were talking about earlier. We said. Gotta be careful with those parentheses and make sure they're emphasized. If they're not emphasized, then we have ambiguity. Okay. I want to say that would be true. We should try to choose good wording to emphasize parentheses.
Wait, so is it false or true?
True. I think it's a good idea. So try these out. Just remember that division and subtraction, the order is important. The other ones don't matter how you write it. But if you notice we're doing a subtraction or division, be careful.
And now it looks all gray out there. Sorry.
Summons.
Huh?
Look at this. Right. You guys get it for 5.
6 plus x.
It'll also accept x plus 6 because it doesn't matter what it is, right? But the other way is better. This is exactly how they phrase it.
Well.
Number 6.
20 minus 4x.
Decreased by the product of 4 and x.
Oh.
And a number, sorry.
Yeah.
What did you say?
What?
Oh, what was your answer?
20 minus 4x.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, I haven't done these yet, so. Number 7.
18 parentheses. Negative x. And then negative 2.
18 less than quotient.
Last time was like negative.
It was also minus, right? Last time. 18 minus, and then they're doing.
That's division.
So a number and 2. Quotient of a number and 2. Or you could have said 18 minus x divided by 2. I like this one because it's big. Whenever people write a division symbol, that's when it can get ambiguous. It's not wrong. Stop that. Question on those first 3.
No.
I'm just translating. Eight, please. a little tricky, but it's good to understand how it works. Do 8 and 9 for you.
What is the name?
You see, less than. You write like this. Say 6 less than a number. Right, this. Be careful with the less than. Then it's, we think about it, right? I know it's weird. 6 less than a number means that number is below that, right? It's by a 6. Minus 6. This is basically saying 6 minus a number. That's the difference. So be careful with less than. So this guy will be 1.
4x minus 6.
And this would be
6 minus 4.
Just make a note of this. Be careful. Okay. On your homework. Any questions on 8 or 9? Is it all right? The raising?
The opposite.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, that's the best way to think about it. It switches the order on you.
That apply for.
Well, the greater one doesn't matter. The order will be the same. So you could apply it the same way, but the answer won't change. Good question. Pretend is a word problem, so change it to English. The cost of purchasing a fishing rod and reel. If the rod costs X dollars, then the reel costs 8, more than twice the cost of the rod. Okay.
You can make it this one.
You know what? You know those good, those super.
Yeah.
More than base level.
And then we'll take you that crazy.
You agree that I'm doing a rod? Let's start there. Nice, rod. Plus. Price. So we agree that this is X plus, right? Logic. Price for the rod is X dollars. The total I'm gonna pay buying these 2 items. This item is represented by X. The reel is represented in terms of X. It says the reel costs 8 more than twice the cost of the rod. How do you write it? Eight more. Twice the rod.
Plus 8 times 2.
Yeah. 8 plus 2 times the price of the rod. And what is price of rod? So this is my real, this is the log. Parentheses don't do anything, I'm just emphasizing this item and that item. I like terms though. How many X's we got? Oh, your X's, but.
Huh? Oh,
Iteration. This would be the equation to find out how much you spent, the total. How much you spent when you had all that. Did they ask you to do anything else?
saw that game?
Bro, dude, that was crazy against the Broncos.
Full on 10. $11. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Haven't looked at it yet. So 11 is gonna be product, right? Oh. A -9. Boy, that says negative. And a number. We do 12. So it was kind of weird, right? Remember, the fraction bar means division. So you could use the word quotient, right? Say the quotient of 9 and let me make sure I emphasize that there's two things down there. Quotient of 9. Sum of a number and 3. You could also said 9 divided by the sum. That one might be a little easier. Or yeah, that's right. divided by. I gotta say sum first, how we knows both at the same time. Both are at the bottom. This one's more clear. They're both cool. Doesn't matter. Either one. Okay. Just make sure that when you read it, it's not a. If two people can read the same thing and they think it's something else, then obviously. Rephrase it. Need to be clear. Took a short break. And the rest of the book. 4:17. At 4:30, we'll begin the review for exam 1. Until then, we'll put the problems at the bottom. Coming up.
It's gonna be humidous.
Question number 1. Number. Well, then it's still plus, right? And then sum is also plus. So, doesn't really matter, does it? Mhm. You two put more than the sum. Technically, I would write x plus y plus 2. But it doesn't really matter. It's all plus. You could rearrange it. Still be true. Fix y to x. How would you write it?
It's parentheses. X.
6. Well, it's a comma, right? It's not emphasizing it. You really part of 6 y and x.
Oh, so they're all just being multiplied.
Yeah, that's what I'm understanding. 6 y x.
Like that?
Yeah. So there. I would have said 6 times the product, and I would have done the season, but it wouldn't have mattered since it's all times. What product of 6 y?
What would be the answer for that?
Which one?
For 6 times y times x?
There's no answer. There is no answer. There's no equation, so we can't really work anything out.
It's just your.
The sum of 2 numbers times 3.
X plus y times 3.
Yeah, so we have this one. We would need parentheses.
Oh, really?
Without them understanding the sum of 2 numbers. Times 3. You can also put the 3 in the front. Same thing. Traditionally, put it in the front. But it's not wrong to put it there. It's just kind of weird. That's all. Questions on 4. 9 times x. divided by 3.
I think we could.
I don't like the part.
So here we have like an emphasis, right? And then something else happens. So I want to say the first two parts would be in parentheses. Although you don't really need them, but just because I see an emphasis, I want to. It wouldn't matter in this case, but I'm seeing 9 times x divided by
Partners with this.
but
Still the.
or
It's a weird term.
9x divided by 3. Okay. Nothing too strange. Let's move on to the review. What is in your let me download it. Canvas, you can download that. There's a video going through it. And here's the PDF with the solutions. Let's go and work it out together.
Wait, what page is that?
It's not in the book.
Oh, this is just.
That counts. Oh, okay. You'll see it under review. It'll be a video then. Round the whole number to the nearest hundred.
Sorry.
Yeah.
1570?
Well, we're rounding.
Or 100, never mind. 1700.
Look at right here. There's 5. This becomes a 7. Once you round everything after the number in question is just removed, we call it truncated to zeros. Right. Here we have repeated stuff. Before we move on, any questions on one? Okay. You remember rounding? Do it at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Ready? Maybe this is exponential form, basically. That's all we're doing.
$756,315.
7 to the 4th.
Oh, wait. Exponential form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, right? You guys agree? How many 5s? Just a single 5. You could put a 1 if you want. You don't have to. How many 3s? 2.
3 to the 4.
1, 2.
Well,
2 3s.
however many there are in total. It's not like 1, 7, and then like to the 4.
Yeah, I mean, 1 5 would be 5 to the first.
Oh, yeah.
5 7 would be 7 to the 5th. So that means 7 times 7 times 7. 5 times. Okay. the exponent means.
Uh,
Any questions on number 2? Is that clear? As you can see, the first two, there's not much work to show, right? So if you didn't show much, that'd be okay for those. The 3. Find the perimeter of a rectangle with length 19 feet and width 17 feet. Here we should do a little bit of work. What is the formula for perimeter of a rectangle? Perimeter.
Patty.
outside.
So we got W and L. Plug it in. 2 times
19.
plus 2 times. What do we got?
Wait, can't you just put those in the same parentheses?
You're like this? That is true, yeah. Okay. But we won't, yeah.
Oh, we won't?
I like where your head's at, though. More advanced thing, so with. Okay. L 19. 19, what is that?
38.
8 feet plus
14.
15 feet. Will be
52.
Questions on 3? Only. Yeah, you're right. 10 feet and 2 feet, you know. Also thinking about feet, linear feet, right? It's distance around versus square that is the higher. Yeah. Exterior. Thanks. Next one is area. Find the area of a trapezoid with base 26, height 7, top 18. What is the area of a trapezoid? Yeah. Oh, I don't remember. Wait up, wait. 1.5 times. From your notes. I don't expect you to memorize formulas, but you should. Doing a formula page, just write them all down. Circles, perimeters, areas, rectangle. Etc. I don't remember trapezoid. I don't expect you to memorize it either. I do expect you to be able to use it. Plug in height. What is height? Seven. Yes. 60. 18. It's 26 with 18. And 7. $44. Whatever that is, 3 feet squared. You guys get the answer?
What's the first b squared?
44 times 7 times a half. Or one of them in half times the other, right? Half of 44 is 22 times 7. Might be easier. Get 154. 154. Everybody agree? I don't know the answer. Does seem right. Double check.
Yeah, 154.
Cool. Any questions on 4? Okay. Right. Move on then. It's cool on 3 and 4. There is not much to show. They're wrong.
Oh, yeah, that's.
Which one's smaller?
The negative 7.6.
Yeah, once you think about it this way, the more negative it is, the smaller it is. The bigger the negative, smaller the number. That's what easiest way to keep yourself from messing it up. The arrow always points at the smallest one. That's gratitude.
You broke it.
What about that guy? Same. So don't miss those. Basically 3 points, right? Here you can have definitions with you. Understand what is the difference between irrational, rational, integer. Okay, it could be more than one.
Well, it's not really specific on a multi. Does it does say more than? So like all that apply, yeah.
It doesn't, but let's go ahead and think of it that way. We're going to apply. Rational, integer. And rational, yeah. Anything else? So to remember, what is a whole number? What is a natural number? So make sure you know the definitions. That way you know which ones to pick, right? Whole number, I think it's 0, 1, 2, 3, whatever, all the way. Natural, I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, not including 0. Keeps going. Integer is all the whole numbers, positive and negative. Rational is basically all fractions, but any number, any integer can be written as a fraction. So that means that
So it would be A and C.
all of these are inside. Oops. All integers are inside rationals. So if it's an integer, for sure rational. So both, yeah, B and C. These guys. That's it. Any questions on the definition? Not much to say other than, do you know them, right? Yes, school on 7. Really give us steps. It is a review with a key in it, but let's pretend the steps didn't exist. I want to know which ones less than, greater, or equal to. What does absolute values do? Yeah, so whatever's in there will come out as a positive. It's already positive, it stays that way. This becomes an 11. This becomes, well, it stays the same, but there's a negative waiting for you. See what I mean?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But once you deal with the absolute values, get this. So now which one's smaller?
-14.
So the arrow will point that guy. Small one. Greater. Any questions on 8? So here you would do some steps, right? Do the absolute values, then determine what's bigger, what's smaller.
How would you read that? How would you read that? So it would be the absolute value of -11 is greater than negative absolute value of 14.
Yeah, that's fine.
-14.
Yeah, the 14 is not negative. It's inside, right? -11, absolute value of -11. Greater than the negative absolute value of 14. Okay. Here we did this in the homework. You remember? Well, I guess you did it. I mean. What are the, how many answers we got? The 1, 2, or none? Two, what you did?
Two.
Because the month is, so. Familiar, at least?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, and just. So at least familiar. So basically it's saying if I plug in an X, right, and take an absolute value. It gives me a 95.7. What is the X value? What is the number that does that? For you? Yeah, 95.7 will do it.
Just make it negative and then put in the actual value.
Yeah, so you could put the negative version or the positive version, both. Would give you
So it would be two solutions.
two.
So negative five. Yeah, then you could do regular 95.7.
Plug in the negative, absolute value makes it positive, so it would be equal. Plug in that, of course, absolute value would make it stay the same, so it would be equal. Right? You can check it yourself and say, well. Is this equal to 95.7? This equal to 95.7. They're both equal. They are, then they are solutions, right? That's the definition of a solution. You plug it in, you get equality, you're good. Okay. Yes, cool on that. This guy. What do you think?
No solution.
Why is that?
This is negative.
Yeah, no matter what the definition says, right? Absolute value of any number. Saying it's equal to the negative. That makes no sense. No solution that's not possible. There's no number that'll make that happen for you. Okay. Any questions on 10? $11 is they're testing you on the signs to add them. Would your answer be negative or positive? What is your answer? For sure negative, right? This one. Negative 5.8. So if you guys got. This one. All 12 and all is perfect. Here we have a fraction. We're gonna do it all the fractions stuff. What is the LCD on 35 and 10? Okay. Five. Well, that would be the prime factors of 35, right?
Yeah.
But we need to look at the prime factors. 5 and 7. Factors of 10. 2 and 5. What is your LCD?
70.
70 would work. Is that the smallest? It might be. Okay, so the way we do it, start with each lowest factor. We have the 2. We only have one of them. Then we go to the 5. There's 1 here and 1 there, so it appeared only once. 7 appeared once. In order to have more than one, you'd have to have multiple in one spot. Okay, not the total. Don't do the total. 2 times 5 times 7. That's what she said. The answer is 7. You can tell the easiest way to do it in your head is to look at these numbers and see the smallest number they divide into. But I do want you to break it up, get comfortable with this method. Okay. Now that we know it's 70, change them both to 70s. So how do you change? What do I multiply this guy by? You get a 70. Divided by something. Yeah. Maybe 2. 2 times 35 is 70, right? How do I change this 10 to a 70?
Multiply by 7.
7. So now we got 18 over 70. That's -7 over 70.
I'm just trying to help.
Now you can add them up. It was 18 plus the -7. Yeah, that's right. The answer is this because it does not reduce at all. Don't show me any work. I'm gonna mark it wrong. Practice. Any questions on 12? Remember, you can always check your work anytime. Show your steps. Okay, move on to 12. Okay. Now that we've been doing translations, how do you write this as just a math problem? Subtract negatively from 2. Which one goes up first? -8 first. -8.
2 minus 8.
I'm understanding this from
Like
that.
8.
You guys disagree?
Like 2 from -8, yeah.
Oh, is subtracting this from this. But in the so yeah, this it's all about the phrasing. Was it?
Does this count like negative?
They would have said the difference of these two, then you would have been right. Yeah, they said from that's messing this up.
I was looking at it like -8 minus 2.
Yeah, that's what we just did in the last section. So if they would have said the difference of -8 and 2, it would have been 8 minus
What's easier?
the other way, but
I don't-
from this one. So what is the answer? Should be 10. It's cool on 13.
Equations. If we just give them-
You have to do that.
Yeah. No, it's has written. Sounds good. But-
Oh, we're gonna do it on paper or what?
Yeah. Oh. Hey, sir, are we gonna do this on paper?
Yeah.
Yeah. there's your-
What, do we just gonna turn in? How we turn it
Right
in?
now, give it to me. Normal test in class.
Back to high school. I know you do not actually.
Yeah, man.
Alright, 14.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a few ways to do this. The easiest way that I see. Is to treat it as a fraction. Then. Multiply. By the reciprocal. Right. Flip it over. Now that they're all together. What are the factors of 45?
9 times 6.
9 times close.
5 times 20? No, 45.
Is that a 7 or a 1?
Sorry. 5, sorry.
Oh my gosh.
No,
Threes, you're gonna
4.
say.
No. No, is it 4?
45. 45.
Oh, okay.
After the 45 is.
8.
Were you doing the fractions?
8.
Is that what you're doing? Do you agree that 8 is a bunch of 2s?
Yes.
Before though.
And
yeah. So far, I've actually multiplied nothing. Great.
What you did?
The less work, the better. I'll put them all together. And see if stuff cancels. If I have to multiply with. 9's cancel. So I'm left with. -5. 2 times 2 times 2 is 8. 6. Yeah. And since we broke it down this way, there was no way. You for sure don't have to reduce, because we would have seen it. If it once this reduced here, we're done. We don't check again over here.
So that's our answer.
Yes.
Nice. I'll get
we can't,
What did you just write it down?
what is it called? Like when you simplify, I think, right? You don't simplify the number?
It's
That 5 or 48?
That's what I'm saying. You can't simplify it because. It only simplifies when prime numbers cancel or factors cancel. Nothing else cancels, right? So there was another thing that could cancel, that would be the simplification.
Oh, okay.
There isn't. Good. All right. Any questions? On 14.
If that division was a plus,
What's up?
what if that division was a plus?
Division was a plus. You would have to get a common denominator first. So you have to get an 8 down here.
Oh,
So multiplied by 8. On top and bottom, because this is has an 8, so that means this one needs one. So introduce it and then just add the top.
not simplifying.
You may have to. It's just that little, I'm sure that'll come up. Other times negative. That'd be negative. I don't know what the answer is, but there it is. 1 times 30. 9 times 7. It down if you can. What are the prime factors of 30?
5.
Times 6.
No, not 5. Oh wait, is it? Yeah, it is.
And 6 breaks down.
Working like crazy.
One of these days.
Yeah, it's just a 3, right?
Just 1 3.
Yeah, there's not another 3 to cancel. So. With 1 times 2 times 5. 10. Since we already checked all the primes. Reduced, did simplify, we're good. Any questions on 15? Okay. It's cool on these.
Who actually might be the sir? It's my like this.
For real. You got the man's kicking with his feet in the air.
Looking at memes, man, that's all.
What is it?
He's just looking at memes.
Oh, okay.
Nothing exciting.
I'm not gonna have a good time after he gets off work. Dude, I love this guy so much.
All right. Where do we find the product? Is it gonna be negative or positive vector?
Gonna be negative.
Cause you have an odd number, right?
Yes.
Okay. What is the product?
Negative 9. And
This would be 6
no,
and it's 9. The 540, all right. You guys get it.
-6.
Wait, total 86? The total?
Yeah.
96? I'm way off then. Everyone else agree with 96?
Oh wait.
What do you do?
Oh wait. Hold on.
Isn't it 84?
No, 540. No, wait, what?
84.
540, right?
540.
Trying to doubt reality for a second.
Sorry, I forgot to multiply the 90 times 6.
Multiply in any order, because it's multiplication. So I recommend, if you're doing it in your head, do the easy ones first. If you're doing your calculator, it's all good. Be careful.
Yeah, so 90, no, that's,
There's not much work to show here. Okay. I would recommend you don't mess it up, do 2 at a time. Like if you do want to show a little bit of work, only.
On the easy ones, do we gotta show work?
Some you do, some you don't. Hope you make the right judgment. If you're not sure, then just show it. All right. Hold on, 60. Righty. One.
What is it? 17?
17. What are you testing on this question? The topic was this. Testing us on PEMDAS, right? The order of operations,
so start from left to right.
you and Sally. That's too right. Well, what has the highest priority?
Multiplying and dividing.
Above that is what? Top is parentheses, then
Exponents,
exponents, then multiplying. Then addition. Multiplying and division have the same rank. But yeah, same rank, same,
Can we do like either work?
yes, but stick to the left to right rule. So left to right, the first thing I see is a division which has higher priority than the subtraction. -6 divided by 2. 3. Now left to right again. Highest priority I see is multiplication. -3 times 6.
18.
Yeah, now there's only one operation left.
Okay.
Oh. Then
-10. Okay, I put in the book. Not in the book, in the notebook.
okay. You guys cool on 17? Make sense? It's not weird. On the next one. Six out the most.
Exponent.
Yeah, that whole piece, right? So. Parentheses has highest priority. Work inside there
Okay, great, that's how to get it.
first. A plus one,
Nine.
now left to right, the highest priority I see.
Thank you. All right, first.
Stick to the rules, left to right, the exponent has higher priority. Although in this case, if you multiply first, it wouldn't mess it up. But let's stick to the procedure. Left to right, 6 times 2. First thing has higher priority than subtraction, right?
Yes.
Now there's only one left. What is 12 minus 81?
69.
Huh?
69.
Negative
69 third.
69. Negative 69.
You negative.
Oh my god, it's
Bro, he's gonna dock points off that. He probably did that. Wrong answer.
what?
All right. Any questions on 18?
Look at bots. Come on. Actually, I think that time is like.
What? You said what? You got tape? You don't got tape? Hey, sir, you got tape?
8.
Oh, no.
Exactly. I know exactly.
No, man, not here anyway.
Here.
I know exactly.
You got a stapler?
My office, if you really need it, you can go after
Where's your office at, sir?
inside the walls.
Alright, give me 5 seconds, I'll be back.
Inside the wall.
I'll show you.
You guys gonna give me an
Go through this
NVB
one,
groups?
right there.
Wait, is it where all those people are at in the computers? The lab, I guess?
Give us an MTV cribs real quick.
The what? Oh, sure. It just takes like 2 seconds. This is one tiny room.
Yeah. I'm gonna stretch our legs a little bit again.
All right.
Oh, shoot. I have.
Oh, I know this.
You know this? What is it? What is it, bro?
Oh my god,
Dude, you're amazing.
so interested.
Canceled. You gotta stop sharing real quick. Pause the recording.
Negative. Yeah, and so on.
Bro, where'd you get that calculator from, dog?
I got it from the just the computer lab.
Did it out or what?
That's. Come to the.
On the left side.
Is that commutative?
What do they do?
Property of addition?
They all cancel out.
Oh, wait, no,
To multiply.
it's commutative property of multiply.
Dude, what are you guys
yeah.
talking about?
It's not associative because there's no parentheses, right?
It's
That
definitely
one.
additive inverse property.
No, it's commutative property of a multiply. multiplication.
Let's, how about we eliminate stuff?
Oh my god.
Cross elimination,
Addition,
it's also math,
addition,
not bad.
first one too.
It's,
Why not?
there's no parentheses.
Okay.
We're not adding anything, right?
Don't they all cancel out? Went to
Like,
seven.
let him stop saying words.
Cancel A.
Yes.
What should be A then?
Watch it be.
It's not though, because it's multiplication.
Watch it be.
It's not multiple.
Multiply by one and you get the same thing. What was that?
Oh.
107 is B.
Dude, the identity property.
It was just
I
G.
told you.
No, you did that.
You're welcome.
I told you. You didn't tell me.
Whoa. Bro, we're about to be famous. We're going crazy. So much to get this guy monetized on YouTube.
Oh yeah, we're going to YouTube it.
We'll all be in YouTube, actually.
We got a hold of our palms.
All right, 20.
It's
21.
1x squared plus 5x plus 8. More important.
Put the ones that are the same together. Oh, yeah, I believe you said it right.
Always right what you need.
Bro, stop talking, bro. You literally forget the negatives all the time, bro.
Nice guys.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, bro.
Sorry, Dad. No, I was talking to him.
9 minus 8.
1
That's what you were saying, right?
x squared
There's no other x's,
plus 5
so just write it. That's it.
x plus.
Yeah, that's your answer. There's nothing else to do. You don't need the one in front. But you can write it if you want. You put it in descending order. Right, highest power. Here, there were quite a few steps to show. What'd you do first?
-2 times 2x.
So -2 times this guy, and then again,
It's negative quattro x.
show the step. You could skip this piece if you want.
Maybe not.
Um,
Oh, you're trying to show us.
Yeah, it's just. Happens to these. Minus sign. What does the minus sign do?
Negative.
Yeah, it makes everything inside negative. Right? Minus. Minus. Okay. -2 times 2.
X.
-2 times 2.
-4y.
Find like terms. What do we get?
Hit a book.
-4 minus 5.
-9, why? It's your answer.
Yeah, that's it. Any questions on 20 or 21? Is that okay? Right. Doable?
Crazy. I was crazy once. They locked me in a room.
How you do the fractions again?
What's
The fractions.
That's making crazy. Crazy.
Earlier or?
Oh, wait.
We did.
It was
good.
It's gluten free. You need some of that.
That stuff I can do. The fractions, I don't understand. I don't get the, you have that 2 times 2 times 2 and all that. I thought you just multiply it and divide it from there.
Full body.
Gosh, I don't know if we have any more, but we could do another one. Let's finish this up and then we can do some. Like,
That was-
I have time.
What's the test?
You should let us go to the board and do something.
You should let this guy
No,
go up
no,
to the
no,
board
no.
and show the work.
Not even a board, dude.
Listen, just this is a board.
Computer.
That'd be good.
Smart board.
What is?
You guys, my name.
Random, sir. Move your mouse up and down. I know, 3, 2, 1, right there.
Sketch.
Yeah. Let's do academic dishonesty.
Am I not seeing schedule? You guys see schedule?
I see it right there. I don't know.
Wait, what's the time? Look there.
Close.
Oh, there it is.
All right. The review is, yeah, I guess this week, so up to the day that ending date, that's all should be done. So we should be done with 8.8 and the review by the 9th. So when we come back, review a little bit more, do 9.1, 9.2. So the exam should be done,
What do you mean when we come back?
Yeah, what do you mean when we come back?
I mean, like the following week. Sorry.
That's it, yeah, that's in 2 weeks.
Yeah, so right now it's 27th.
I got 21.
Okay, so yeah, we're actually a little bit ahead. So we can review a little longer.
Yeah, we should definitely review. Alrighty, y'all. Let's call that a break. Let's leave earlier.
I don't know about all that, but.
Another try. Like 10 minutes
I
early.
guess on Monday, we'll review a little bit more. Do 9.1. Fractions back. For everyone. Okay. All right.
You're gonna end the YouTube channel, sir?
Can we, do you have like an ending you say? Or you want to get hard on? Thank y'all to my fans, to my